Gallup just released a poll of their most admired people, or of Americans' most admired people of 2013. So of course they had to split this by sex, because if you put men and women on a list together, God only knows what would happen. So the most admired man, our president, Barack Obama. I thought number 2 is kind of interesting, George Bush at 4%. Now these numbers are all pretty low, because they're just walking around asking people, who do you admire? So it's just like the same names that get popped up. The Pope, Bill Clinton, Bill Gates, Clint Eastwood, Ron Paul, Ted Cruz, Romney. So it's all over the place politically. And then let's take a look at the women. Hillary at 15%. That's the big one. Oprah kind of down. I guess the failure of OWN has taken its toll on her. Michelle Obama, Sarah Palin, Condi, Angela Merkel, Angelina Jolie. So it's pretty light on celebrities like that.
But the women, 4 women of color in that, and only 1 man of color in the guys. I don't know if you noticed that.
Interesting. What do you think that means?
I think that, I don't know, I guess white guys are cooler with dark women. I think that's what, that doesn't go the other way.
Little jungle
I know,
fever.
I have it. I definitely have it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Right.
My wife's 100% Mexican, so I like the dark skin.
There you go. What do you feel about this admiration list? Do you admire all these people? Is there someone glaringly omitted from that list?
No, I find this list comical, and I find it comical because it's basically just a list of whoever is the most well-known.
Right. It's a well-known list.
It's not really a list of people that you admire. And the fact that Sarah Palin is on this list
Yes.
with 5% of the vote just
More
makes
than the Pope.
just makes the whole thing useless and completely lacking in any kind of credibility whatsoever.
Wow, Steve O's sticking it to the Gallup people. That's right.
I mean, Sarah Palin is just a world-class idiot with virtually no redeeming value whatsoever. And whether you're conservative or a progressive, there's no reason to like her at all. She is a bumbling idiot, an opportunist, a quitter. She's done nothing with herself except she's a fame whore. That's it.
Yeah.
Why would you admire that? It's unbelievable.
So when I was in high school, I had 2 of the books that were assigned. One was The Brave New World by Aldous Huxley, and the other one was George Orwell's 1984. So do these people who like Sarah Palin, do they not read those books in high school? Are they not assigned those things? Do they not have the same experience? Do they not watch Mr. Smith Goes to Washington? Do they not understand how the rich and the corporations control everything and pervert democracy on a daily basis? Do they not understand that?
Well, I think if I could jump into the mind of a Sarah Palin supporter for a second, I think they see her as the fighter against the big government of 1984. You know, they see her as this anti-establishment figure. That's what she is, because she's fighting bears and you know, doing all that stuff. So they see her as the fighter against that, I think. Well, does that make any sense?
And isn't it wrong for
Steve? I lost Steve there. He zoned out.
It's wrong for us to say that the people who support her are ignorant and dumb, and they lack the ability to decipher and see through things, right?
No, I think you have to be ignorant and dumb to support Sarah Palin. You have to.
How could you not? I mean, you.
And look, I don't even mean that to offend those out there who support Sarah Palin. I'm just saying you really need to like open your mind, read, and have some critical thinking, because she is not on your side.
Right.
She is on her own side. She's a terrible person.
She couldn't be more transparent.
Really is.
That's the thing. You can't see through a Sarah Palin. Then I have to make a judgment call and say you're not on the same intellectual level that I am, and but yet your vote counts just as much as mine, which is wrong.
That is a scary thought.
Yes.
Is there anyone that you admire that wasn't on there at all? I guess somebody that we talked about earlier, Edward Snowden, probably, maybe Bradley Manning or Chelsea Manning. Anyone else that's?
I would say, people are going to say I'm brown nosing, but I'm going to say Cenk Uygur.
Good night, everybody.
Well, look. Well, now that you brought it up,
try to get my show back. That's all I'm doing.
But you know what? Okay, look. So Cenk and I, we go really far back. So it's hard for me to see him as a celebrity the way other people see him, or anything like that. But he is a very admirable person, because I know intimately the sacrifices that he's made. Financial sacrifices and personal freedom sacrifices that he's made to do what he does, and to bring voices like yours to the forefront, and try to do something to change our society for the better, and our media for the better, and our democracy for the better.